Today I will show you the best makeup hacks that you need to know so that you can get your makeup looking more natural and flawless. Ineffective step 1, foundation. You should avoid tapping your foundation onto your face and then directly blending it out with your beauty sponge. The foundation is uneven and creasing can occur, and also there can be certain spots on your face that's still red or not concealed properly. The foundation is uneven, it can also look patchy, and creasing can occur, and also if you have redness or blemishes, the foundation might not cover it properly as well. So doing your foundation effectively means using your finger to tap your foundation in all over your face. I'm not using too much product. I'm quite sparing with the amount that I'm using because we don't want to have too much foundation on your face and then it will be too cakey like it was before. So we wanted a nice, beautiful, natural finish. So we're gonna use a nice amount. The nice thing about using your fingers like this is that it heats up the foundation, so when you blend it out, it'll blend very beautifully into the skin and not show up patchy and uneven like before. When you put on a little bit of foundation at a time, you can also control how much foundation you are using, and you can always apply a little bit more should you need it. To make the foundation blend in beautifully with the skin, we are using the sponge and we're just going to tap it in gently. Because there's less product than before on my face, the sponge will soak it in really nicely, so if there is any excess, it will kind of just grab it onto the sponge and the foundation will blend in beautifully. Foundation looks natural and evenly blended, which is what we want. We'll be using the Camouflage and Matte Concealer in the shade Natural Beige. You can use this applicator directly onto the skin and we'll apply it underneath the eyes to brighten up this area and also apply it to any blemishes that's on the skin. You can use the applicator directly onto the skin or you can use a brush, it's up to you. I'm going to apply it with the applicator and then blend it out using a brush. I'll start off by applying it to the darkest areas and then blend it outwards. I'm not using too much product because I want to avoid creasing. You can always add more product if you need. Look at the comparison. Can you see a difference? My face looks less cakey and much more even. Ineffective way number 2 is contouring. So don't just follow what everybody else is doing. You need to understand your face and your natural features and how you can enhance your natural features when applying makeup. So you can see I didn't apply this in the correct area for my own features of my face. It's actually making my cheeks look a lot more bigger, and my high cheekbones, it's not being accentuated in the way that I would like. So it can actually highlight areas that you don't want to have highlighted if you apply your makeup in the wrong position on your face. So when you're going to contour your face, you need to understand that you are unique and your face shape is unique. So you need to contour according to your face shape. You obviously don't need to contour. You're perfect just the way you are. You can always just add a little bit of blush, which I'll show you very soon, but I'm going to show you how I apply my contour according to my face. So I'll be using this contouring duo palette. So I contour my cheeks on the highest point because I have quite high cheekbones already. So I would start off with the lighter shade and I would make sure that I don't pick up too much product, just so that I can control the amount that I'm going to be applying on my face. We don't want too much at once and then everything just becomes messy. We don't want that. So rather start off with a little bit on your brush and then you can always add on more and build up your contour. So I would apply it over here, just where my cheekbones are, just below it. And I would bring it slightly down. So this is my highest part of my cheekbones. And you can see I'm blending it in. I continuously blend while I'm applying. And I always have the most intense amount closer to my hairline. And then I blend it inwards. I'll also just bring a little bit up to my forehead because I have quite a big forehead. So I like to decrease the amount of space. So if I added a little bit too much contour, I would just tap my beauty blender with my remaining foundation on, and that would kind of take away some of that contour. And I also just like to contour a little bit by my jawline because I got a little bit of a double chin. So this way I can also just make it a little bit more chiseled. Just look at the comparison. Do you see how this suits me more? Ineffective step 3, eyebrows. You should avoid just framing your brows and then filling them in without giving them any texture. This doesn't look natural and your brows just look very flat. So you need to know which brow shape is the best suitable for your face. A little hint for you guys, it is the way that your brows naturally grows. So you can see mine grows like an arch. So I'm just going to fill it in nice and naturally. I'm going to be using 2 products from Essence today. I'll be using the brow powder and I'll also be using the Tiny Tip Precise brow pen. So this one comes with a nice brush and I'm just going to be dipping it in a little bit. Don't dip too much product in so that you can control how much you're going to be using. And then I would apply my powder to fill in my brows in an upward shape as your hair naturally grows to create a more natural kind of a brow finish. If you'd like your eyes to look closer together, you can add more strokes of hair to the inner part of your brow, but I don't need that, so I'm just going to follow my natural kind of a brow shape. You can also use the Tiny Tip Precise brow pen if you need any extra strokes. You can just use it going upwards. If you follow these steps, it'll make a huge difference with how natural your face looks. Ineffective step 4, eyeshadow. Using the wrong eyeshadow techniques to suit your specific eye shape can make your eye makeup not suit you at all. This could be by going from inwards to outwards, so that can make your eyes look a lot wider than it actually is. So going from lighter to darker and putting too much of the darker eyeshadow on the outer corner of your eye can make your eyes look much wider than it actually is. Also, using a sparkly eyeshadow underneath your eyes can enlarge your under eye rolls. So for eyeshadow, I'll be using the Nude Edition eyeshadow palette. So you need to understand your personal eye shape. If you have wide set eyes, you can focus on blending your eyeshadow on the inner part of your eyes. I'm going to show you how I apply eyeshadow by applying it on the inner part of my eyes. So using a darker eyeshadow shade on the inner corners of your eyes will make your eyes look closer. If you have closed eyes already, then rather opt for using a lighter shade on the inner part of your eyes. An eyeliner can finish off your eye makeup look. I'll be using the Essence Super Fine eyeliner pen and I apply my eyeliner following my eye's natural shape. As a makeup beginner, you can definitely see the difference that a good mascara can make. I advise that you apply it on all of your lashes and also get in there in those corners. And if you'd like to have a curl that lasts a bit longer, then use a waterproof mascara. Ineffective step 5, lipstick. Just filling in your lip product while following your natural lip shape will make your lips look really flat. I have a secret tip for you to get that 3D effect. So I'll be using the Stay 8 Hour Matte Liquid Lipsticks, and this is in the shade Date Proof and Duck Face. So you should use a lighter shade and use it as the base for your lips and then blend it out with your fingers. Make sure that you smudge the upper lip, then layer a darker shade on the top of your lips. This will make you look younger and it will give your lips that natural 3D effect. Ineffective step 6, blush. You should avoid applying your blush to the apples of your cheeks as it makes you look older. Plus, if the shade of your blush does not match your lips, your makeup will just look unnatural and messy. So I'll be using the blush. You should choose a blush color that'll match your lips. This way you'll get the most natural kind of a finish. As you can see, this is a beautiful pink shade. It matches the pink lips that I currently have, and I'm just going to be applying it. So you start with the blush at the side of your cheeks and then it will brighten up your face at the center. The best hack that you will ever learn for doing your makeup is understanding that every face is different and unique. So you should focus on understanding your own face shape and working with what you have to accentuate your features the best way.